Listo. Hello, my name is Santiago Cardenas. I'm a student of the FOS 3042 class, and this is assignment number 2. And with me is my sister, my little sister Mariana.
Hello,
That's my
everyone.
little sister. And today we're going to be talking about the differences and how useful are the new changes that we have introduced into the food labels. And also we're going to talk about a little bit of the food label itself and what does it contain. And at the end, we're going to just ask some questions and review that we transmitted the information correctly. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the two examples that I got. I was able to find one product with the old label. And this is probably because this company, the government gave an extra year to companies that don't sell less than $10 million. They give them a little extra year, so they have until January 1st of next year to change the food label. And they give big companies like, of course, Kellogg Company. They gave them until January 1st of this year, so this should already have the new food labels. So you can see in both of these, it's different. So first of all, you can see some of the changes. And first of all, let's talk about the package itself. That contains two main parts. The principal display panel, which is just the front of it. And it usually contains more, very importantly, just the identity of the product, what it is. And also the weight, the quantity, how much it is. Like we see here, it's both in the bottom corner on the right. And also we'll have any nutritional, health, or function claims that we could have. So this one, for example, what is this? Raisin Bran Crunch, the cereal. We can see in this corner, it has a nutrition content claim. And it says a good source of fiber, so it does have a nutrient content claim. We can find stuff like low sodium or fat-free. Those are also examples. This one is a good source of fiber. And what is a good? We also have like a whole grain little symbol here. Yeah, those are very important because what you want to do is consume a lot of fiber in your diet. And a good source is usually something that goes above 10%. An excellent source is 20%. And obviously you want to have an excellent source of good things for you. You don't want an excellent source of fat or cholesterol or sodium because, I mean, it's still necessary, but you don't want, to eat too much of them. Especially saturated fat, which was found with sodium to be by experts in the dietary guidelines, that is what we're eating the most, and then that's why they're changing the labels and trying to promote people to eat more fiber and more vitamin D and potassium, which is one of the changes that we will talk about, and then consume less sodium. And they are trying to do this also by changing the values of these numbers because of food that micronutrients that we're eating too much, so they decreasing the daily intake that is recommended. Like sodium, I believe sodium changed the amounts in the daily value. And then in the old one, you can also see that there's no little information about potassium and vitamin D, which is two of the greatest deficiencies that the experts found in the American diet was vitamin D and potassium. So in the old label, you don't see any information about potassium and vitamin D. Like not at all. You see vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium and iron, and that's pretty much it. And then in this one, you see they added vitamin D is actually the first one in the list. And then potassium is right here, is like right above, below it. Other thing that was added in this new label was the the footnote, which explains to, you know, general consumer what these numbers and percentages means, and it's trying to explain that the general like average calorie intake for a person, it's thought to be 2,000 to meet your caloric requirements. But then obviously that changed with age, with if you're female or male, your physical activity, that will change. But this is like an average, and those values are to be taken care of. Of course, it will change, and if you are like an athlete, or you know, it will change. What else? So we say there's other two claims. The health claim, which is someone you see, for example, in oatmeal, it's gonna have like a little heart symbol, and it's saying that it promotes good health with your heart. Or also a function claim is like you will see in, I think I've seen that in yogurt.